Hello students, hope you all are doing well. Today we will gonna discuss about your Java conditional statement. Okay, so let's continue our Java series. Let me share my screen once. Then we will continue it directly on our VS Code, and we will try to learn this concept uh, through your practical demo. Okay, so let me share my screen once. So let's open your IDE. Here we will today we will gonna discuss about your conditional statement. Okay, conditional statements. Okay, so basically in Java, we will gonna compare two variables. Okay, and based on that particular comparison, we will gonna return true and false value. Okay, so for the performing your conditional statement, Java support few type of your conditional statement like if, else if, and switch statement. Okay, so for the better understanding, let's take an example. So int a is equal to 5. You can declare any random variables, and int b is equal to 3. Okay, so now I have to compare that either your a is greater than b, and if a is greater than b, then I have to return a message like your a is greater than b. Okay, so for the performing this operation, we will gonna use if statement. Okay, and inside your if statement, we will gonna pass logical statement like is your a is greater than b. If a is greater than b, then I have to print a message that a is greater than b. Okay, so this is your if conditional, your if conditional statement. Okay, here I just wanted to try make a comparison between your a and b. Okay, so if your a is greater than b, means you can say that 5 is greater than 3. That is it is absolutely greater than 3. Your 5 is greater than 3, then message should be print, that is a is greater than b. Okay, so let's run your program once. Then the message will gonna print that your a is greater than b. See, what if your value of a will become lesser than b. Okay, lesser, or you can say that the smaller than b. Okay, what if? So if I'm gonna run this program, then see, it will not gonna print anything. Why? Because if your compiler is come at your conditional is statement, then it will gonna check that is your value of a is greater than b. That means is 1 is greater than 3. No, your your one will never gonna be a greater than 3. Okay, then this statement will gonna return false value. Okay, false value, then your this print message will not gonna execute. Okay, so in this kind of cases, our else part, okay, our else part is gonna execute, that is system out println, and inside this I'm gonna print that b is greater than A, because here in this case, I just had already checked that either your A is greater than B or not. And if this condition will become false, then by default your uh, B will become greater than A. So your else case will gonna execute a by default case. That is last case. Okay. Uh, that's why we will not gonna pass any type of conditional operator inside your else statement. Okay, your else will always gonna execute at the last condition. Okay, so now let's run your program. Then see it will print your B is greater than A because your if condition is become wrong here, then your else part will gonna execute here. Okay, and it is printed that B is greater than A. Okay, and there is also a type of conditional statement present in Java that is else if. Okay, your else if will gonna check that if your if condition will become false, then it is also gonna check the another condition. Okay, so inside your else if statement, it is also gonna check your another condition. Like if your another condition is gonna satisfy, then your else if will gonna execute. Okay, so let's take your another statement like else if your A is equals to B. This is also a kind of possibilities. You can say it. Then A is equals to B. Okay, and after that, your last statement that else part else. What should the message? Your B is greater than A. Okay, B is greater than A. Okay, so see here I just try to make you can say that there is a conditional statement. There is a conditional statements are here that how to compare your two variables. Okay, so if your value of your a and b will become equal, okay, then see how your compiler will gonna run. Here it is compare either your A is greater than B or not. Okay, A is your greater than B or not. That is your one is greater than B. No. So if here your if part will become false, then it is came at your else if part. So if this part, then अगर ये तो देखो अगर ये नहीं तो ये that means LC means nahi to. Okay, so here it is gonna compare that your one is equals to one, then yes, your one is equals to one. Okay, so your LC part will gonna true here. Okay, then your all the code that are written inside your LC part will gonna execute here. Okay, so it should print a message A is equals to B. Okay, so now it is check your else part. Okay, so your else part will also become a false part. Okay, so it will only print your A is equals to B. Let's take example here. Your A is equals to B. So this is all about your Java conditional statement. So in our next lecture, we will gonna discuss about your Java arrays. Okay. So till then, I'm gonna give you a task. Okay. There is a task for you guys that you have to check. You have to check that whether a person is eligible for the voting or not. Okay. So you have to check that whether a person is able to vote or not. Okay. So by you have to compare. You have to compare it with age. Okay, and your age limit will also given that if if age is greater than 18, okay, then he or she, okay, he or she is eligible for the vote, okay, he or she is eligible for voting, yeah, else else not eligible eligible eligible, okay. So you have to do this particular question. We will discuss this particular problem in our next upcoming videos, okay. So till then, just take care and do the coding. Bye bye. Have a nice day.